Good afternoon, everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome back to a short video. It's been a few weeks. So we did this at the end of last year, start of 2024. So I thought I'd do it again this year to wish you all a really happy New Year. I hope 2025 brings all of you the joy and success and achieve goals that you've set for yourself. And of course, I'd like to take this opportunity to let you know a little bit about what's going on in my world and what's ahead for 2025 for the channel. So let's start with our FromSoft. So this year, obviously, we're down to our final Remembrance boss gauntlets in Shadow of the Erdtree. So that is our number one priority. I'm currently in the middle of, we're moving house, we're moving country, in fact, we're moving to Australia in a few weeks, so that is obviously taking up quite a bit of my time. We have everything sorted out, telly and internet there, so that shouldn't really be too much of a gap in our episodes. But I was having a little bit of a break over Christmas. I'm finding these bosses incredibly tough to learn at level 1 and no summons. But looking forward to it. Next boss, of course, is our Erdtree avatar. And yeah, so Shadow of the Erdtree, depending on how long the final boss takes, that's first up on the channel. We'll finish that. Then I've been thinking about it for a while, so after that, what we're going to do is we're going to take on the 3 inner Sekiro bosses at level 1 and no summons. We didn't do it in the Sekiro run, and I still think that makes that run totally valid. But, you know, it's going to be a little while till the next FromSoft original game. So on the main channel, on the main playlist, after Shadow of the Erdtree, we'll be doing Inner Genichiro, Inner Father, and Inner Ishin, all at level 1. And of course, no summons, which is a feature of Sekiro anyway. After that, on the main channel, we'll have Armor Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. So I'm currently slowly making my way through that game, just on a normal run. It's a game of how to work out what is deemed as a boss for the run. But yes, Armor Core 6 will be the next full game on the channel in terms of doing the bosses at level 1 and no summons. Really excited for that. As soon as I've kind of figured out, like Sekiro, how that level 1 no summon run looks, what's the restrictions that makes that a level 1 and no summons run, that'll be up. Really starting to click with the game now, really enjoying it, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then, of course, towards the end of the year, fingers crossed, or, you know, whenever it comes out, Elden Ring Nightreign. I have gone back and forth on whether or not how I feel about this game. I think that it's a lot to look forward to in some respects. Playing it 3-player, so playing it with 2 of my friends, especially now I'm moving to another country, being able to hang out with them online and play Nightreign will be really cool. I'm really looking forward to that. But obviously, level 1 no summons. It's a FromSoft game, all From bosses at level 1 and no summons. So the only real the debate is what bosses count there. We know that there's going to be 8 Night Lords, 8 main bosses. So I will be doing those at level 1 and no summons. I don't know how that's going to work with a roguelike formula, but we're going to do it. We'll see how it goes. Those episodes could take a while. It might even only be 1 run per episode. Like every attempt takes an episode, who the hell knows. And we'll talk about some other stuff while I'm making my way through. But of course there are smaller bosses as well. We're likely to know that the Nameless King, for example, we saw, I don't think he's going to be a Night Lord. He's not going to be one of the 8 main bosses. He's like an area boss or a field boss. So, you know, it really depends on whether or not the boss bars come out for that, as to whether or not we're including those. That is really the only rule for bosses. If it's a boss bar and it hasn't been seen before, it's got a boss bar at the bottom or the top, it goes on the channel. And that's essentially why I'm doing the inner bosses in Sekiro, because it is a different boss. It's not called Our Father, it's not called Ishin the Sword Saint, it's not called Genichiro Ashina. They are called Inner Ishin, Inner Father, Inner Genichiro, and they have different moves. So we do need to put them on the channel, really. And I think we've got a bit of time before the next game. So that's really what's coming up on the FromSoft side of the channel. 3 Sekiro inner bosses at level 1, no summons. Armor Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, and Elden Ring Nightreign, if that does come out in 2025. But non-FromSoft content, so we are going to be expanding that out. The plan is to now that I've had a bit of a break and, you know, haven't recorded as much in 2024 as that big project in 2023. How that's going to look, the main project, the main, off the main feed. What have we got to look forward to? Well, I'm currently working on a script for another ranking video, and this time it's going to be less boss focused. I've decided that we're going to rank all of the areas in the FromSoft series. So that script is obviously pretty mega. There's about 150 levels across all of the games, probably even more if you count Armored Core 6. I haven't decided whether or not we are including Armored Core 6. So I'm just writing the entries for each one at the moment, and the ranking changes week to week, but eventually, obviously, at some point I'm going to have to go with the final ranking. So at some point in 2025, we are going to get a big, probably 90-minute to 2-hour ranking video of all of the levels. We are going to, as you can see in front of you, this is the first time historically we have a non-FromSoft game on one of these videos. It is only a channel update, but as you can see, this is Black Myth Wukong. Really enjoy the game. Very different to FromSoft game. Lot to love about it, but you know, pretty cool. So that's what I've kind of been playing while I've been having a break as well, to keep my reflexes in play. But yeah, essentially we've got the ranking video. The other thing that I'm really looking forward to doing is we're either going to do a level 1 run on Lies of P or on Black Myth Wukong. Haven't decided which one yet. I'm playing through both. So that'll be some point in the middle of 2025 as well. And then the final big channel announcement, the final big project that we're going to be doing as well, is we have got every single Resident Evil game available for the PlayStation as of today that you can buy. We are doing a lore-based, non-challenge, casual run, focused on item descriptions and trying to put together this crazy lore of the Resident Evil world. So, and we are going to be doing that in chronological order of the series, so not publication order, but for example, our first game when we do that run will be Resident Evil 0, a game I've never played, and a lot of these games I've never played. So that's the idea. One director's cut, which is available on the PlayStation Plus. Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 3 remake, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 4 remake. You get the point. So a Resident Evil Code Veronica somewhere in there as well. So it's not done in order of the games being released. It's in order of how the story progresses, which I think will be really cool. Something a bit different, less challenge focused. A lot of the games I'll be playing for the first time, which is something new for the channel as well. So really loads to look forward to coming up this year. I really appreciate all of you that have had support on Twitch and on YouTube. You guys rock. It's a big year for me personally. I'm getting married twice, moving country, start a new job. But really my streaming is a hobby. I don't get any money from it, and the viewing figures back that out, of course. So all those of you who do support and comment and like and take part in the crew, I really, really appreciate all of you. Niz in particular, shout out to my longest and most dedicated watcher. I really appreciate you and all the chat. Hopefully we'll have some good film talk this year. So yeah, just a quick Happy New Year to all of you, and very, very quick overview. Good to see you, man. So very quick overview. Shadow the Erdtree. Sekiro Inner bosses. Happy New Year to you, man. So, finish Shadow the Erdtree. Sekiro Inner bosses at level 1. Armored Core 6 Fires the Rubicon at level 1. Elden Ring Nightreign at level 1. And then separate playlist on the channel. Ranking video. All FromSoft areas. Or all Soulsborne areas. Resident Evil series lore casual run-throughs. And either a Lies of P or Black Myth Wukong level 1 run. Now those will, just one while I remember, that will probably be an edited video. So I've been working on video editing software, working on getting those videos tighter and, you know, looking good. So hopefully that'll be a good practice for that. So I'm going to be doing those. The plan is to do that as a separate thing off the main feed, obviously, and to do those as like half-an-hour episodes and practice my editing for future, and that'll be really, really good. So loads to look forward to in 2025. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Hope you had a happy new year. I hope 2025 rocks for you. Niz, it's wonderful to see you. Hopefully in the next week or so we'll be back with a Scattered Avatar episode, and catch you on the next one. And really looking forward to this year to spend it with you guys. Catch you later.